Coach White's cart test. It's about more than just grocery stores. Did Brianna Turner just fail the culture test? New team, new start, not so fast. Brianna Turner's first move with the Fever has fans asking questions. Indiana Fever fans were willing to give Brianna Turner a chance, but did she just ruin it? Did Brianna Turner just fumble her Fever debut before even stepping a foot on the court? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Swish here. Coach Stephanie White's shopping cart rule isn't about grocery store etiquette. It's about accountability, discipline, and self-awareness. But when Brianna Turner joined the Indiana Fever, her first move wasn't making an impression on the court. It was stirring controversy online. And now fans are wondering, did she just fail the most basic test of being a team player? So, number one, integrity is what you do when no one is watching. Let's get straight to the point. Coach White's cart test isn't about shopping carts. It's about trust. The idea that if a player does the right thing when no one is looking, they can be counted on in bigger moments. If you can take 2 extra steps to return a cart instead of leaving it in the middle of the parking lot, then you can also be trusted to get in the gym, eat right, and show up when it matters most. But Brianna Turner's first move as a Fever player wasn't exactly a team first moment. Instead of making her new home feel like home, she brought drama from the outside straight into the Fever's organization. Turner had a reputation of making subtle jabs at Caitlin Clark, and Fever fans were ready to give her a clean slate. But instead, she immediately posted cryptic messages on Twitter, now known as X, that had nothing to do with basketball, but everything to do with division. If you're going to be part of America's team in the making, you have to move as one, not stir up unnecessary tension. What's the tension we're talking about? Well, if you look at her post, it was about sexism, racism, misogyny, homophobia, all of these buzzwords that automatically get people riled up. So why were those words the first thing she mentioned as a new Fever teammate? Number 2, you don't have to say you're a queen. You just have to act like one. Any king or queen that has to say that they are one isn't one at all. Turner's recent tweets weren't about basketball. They were about identity, signaling, and demanding validation. She made it clear in her posts. She doesn't seek approval from social media, yet she took to social media for approval. Kind of contradicts right there. She emphasized her academic credentials in social justice, yet failed to recognize the social dynamics of the very team she just joined. Here's the real issue. Fever fans weren't even talking about her. Nobody was questioning her advocacy, her degree, or her personal values. What they did question was why her first move as a Fever player was to create division rather than embrace the team's vision. You don't have to announce you're a leader. You just lead. And if your first impression in a new environment is playing the victim, you're already failing the cart test. Number 3, the Fever have a vision. Are you on board or not? Indiana's front office wants this team to be the next Apple, the biggest brand in the WNBA, America's team. That means team culture matters. And the question everyone's asking is, Brianna Turner actually on board? The Fever are building something special. Caitlin Clark has elevated the franchise to a new level of attention and success. And with the spotlight comes the responsibility of every player reflecting the organization's values. The organization's values, vision, and mission. Turner came from a toxic environment in Chicago that is very well known. A team that's known for locker room drama, So why bring that same energy to the Fever team that is trying to rise above the noise and unnecessary drama? The CART test is about one thing and one thing only: alignment. If you don't fit the culture, you become the problem. Johnny Cochran once said that if it don't fit, you must acquit. Well, in this situation, in this case, if you don't fit, then you must get. NaLyssa Smith was traded because she didn't match the championship mindset in Indiana. Is Turner headed in the same direction? Is Brianna Turner a culture fit for Indiana? Let's be real. Indiana isn't just building a team, they're building a movement, a brand, a dynasty in the making. And every single player has to buy in to that vision, to that mission. Brianna Turner's first impression, not a great one. Does she understand her assignment? Again, does she understand her assignment? Or will she be the thorn in the side of a rising franchise? Fever fans, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe if you want more content like this. Until next time, keep balling.